Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Today's video I'm going to go over all my new categories, my new envelopes, my new binders, everything that I've got. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Today's video is going to be showing you my new binders, showing my new categories, where I've moved everything around. And also, apart from this one, which is my twins' 18th birthday party, which is still not organised, not updated. Haven't looked at it in about 3 weeks. I'm sure I owe money. I'll try and sort that out over the weekend as well. This weekend is my weekend to get my money all back in order, because if you could see my desk right now, it is chaos. There is notes everywhere. I've had to take money from here to there. It's chaotic. I've not had a chance to do my unstuffings. So yeah, it's crazy. So I've got last week's pay to stuff. I get paid again on Monday, so I've got that to stuff. I've got a bonus video and I've got an unstuffing. I also need to do my tax return, which I haven't done yet. And I have actually spent some of that because I haven't done my stuffing from last week, worked my payout from last week, so I need to sit down and work that out. It's been crazy. If you've been following my channel, you will know that I started my new job on Monday, and it has been crazy. Very, 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 very difficult mentally. I haven't worked in this field. I'm a legal secretary, and I have not been in this field for probably 27 years, and my brain is broken. It has been so much. Yesterday and today definitely much better, but the first 3 days were so much information and it was so hard. I really, really enjoy it. My workplace is lovely. It's really big, but everybody so far has been absolutely lovely. I did get abused today on the phone by a client, but other than that, everybody's really, really nice. So I'm so excited. I'm really looking forward to actually getting into it and being comfortable and everything not being so crazy. So that's been good. Please excuse my nails. I lost this one today and they will be getting done over the weekend as well. There just hasn't been time. So I managed to also get my hair done this week. So it's been a big, big week. So let's get into showing you my binders. Okay, so I'm sure no one's going to be surprised that has watched my channel for a while that even though I've made the envelopes, I have put them in my binders. Some of them don't have labels on them yet. God knows how long it will be before they do, but you can tell what they are for, and we'll get to it, or I won't. One day I'll get to it. So I'm just going to push these out of the way to start with. So my challenge binder has not changed at all. Haven't changed anything in there. My sinking funds binder is now a bit lighter. I've taken some categories out. So I've still got my birthdays, still got my going out, my touch subs, which I need to start putting stuff in, my car, my medical, my hair, beauty. This one will now start being stuffed because I have to wear makeup, which I must say I absolutely hate. I'm starting to break out. My skin is not happy. So I've been really, really strict with removing my makeup and doing some skincare, and yeah, we'll see how we go, but I'll definitely be needing to buy some more makeup soon. Household, pets, adventure. New one is bus. So I catch the bus to and from work. This week just gone, I drove on Monday. I was at a different office where there was parking. Tuesday, my daughter dropped me off and picked me up. Wednesday, my daughter dropped me off and my son picked me up. Yesterday and today, I caught the bus in and out. So I will need to be doing bus fare. So I think it's going to cost me about $20 a week-ish. Depending on, there might be a day or two that I need to go to the other office. I don't really know if that's set in stone yet. So I reckon I'll be adding $20 a week to this bus category. I need some work clothes. Now, since I've started, so I did go and buy a few things before I started, and I probably need another pair of shoes, a jacket, like a blazer, and maybe a top or two. I got some new pants, so I'm good in that department. And I've got a few tops, but most of my tops are black and I need to get a little bit of colour. I just need to get a bit of a dust here. Not sure if you can see that in the lens or not. So I've got a clothes category. Now, I'm not going to put a heap in this, but just a little bit here and there so that when I do find something, I've got some money to cover that. And another new category is garden. So I'm wanting to get the garden happening again since we moved. We used to grow our own vegetables, and I'm wanting to get back into that. So I want to get I do have seeds. So maybe this weekend, we'll see. There might be too much on this weekend. I want to start plant some seeds, but I also want to get a few little seedlings that are already established so that it's not going to take 10 years to get some veggies. So I'm not going to put a huge amount in this, but just, a little bit here and there for some gardening, and then my emergency fund. So that is the end of my sinking funds. Next is a new binder, and this one is going to be for bills and debts. It's a bit stiff still. So this one, I have got my internet, my Zip Pay, my phone. So with my phone, I do prepaid. It's $35 a month, and I've just been budgeting it out of a particular paycheck and paying it when it was due. But I want to start putting a little bit each week to cover that, so I don't have to worry about that, or even just $15 a fortnight or something to get that covered. Water is the next one, and if you watched one of my previous videos about my overspend, my water category was something that I've not had to pay for before, and it was something that just skipped my mind when I moved. So that will be due again. I think the bill actually came the other day, so we'll probably get billed for that in the next couple of weeks. So I need to start stuffing that so that that's not such a big, I'm pretty sure last time it was $70. So I'll try and get at least that much in the next couple of weeks so that I don't have to worry about that. And then going forward, it'll be much smaller amounts each week. This was my one, my daughter I've got a debt to, and my mum who I've got a debt to. Now I will be doing up some trackers because there's a couple of different amounts that I owe my daughter. So I'm going to be doing up a tracker to show individual trackers for each individual amount instead of one big amount. Then this is my vet pay, which I'm getting very close to having paid. And this was my overspend, which I'm almost caught back up. Each star is only $2.50, so that will take no time to get that back up. And then my Etsy with my coins. So that is my bills/debt binder. Next is my business binder. So this one's a little bit crazy at the moment. So I've got my Etsy. Oh, my envelopes are under there. My nails. This one is going to be for PO Box. I want to get a PO Box. And this one will be for my insurance and my taxes. Now I'm not going to record how much I stuff for my taxes. That will be something that will be put aside. I've seen a few other channels that have put things away. So I will have a couple of different streams that I'll be putting tax away for, and I've seen a bit of hate online about you should be doing this, you should be doing that, And just to avoid that drama, I'm just going to stuff that off camera and not actually, discuss how much tax I'm putting away, just to avoid that drama. My headspace can't deal with that at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to have my category for it, and a lot of it will be actually kept in the bank. It won't be kept in here for too long. So, but I'm going to have an envelope for it. So I will be tracking myself how much I've got in that, but just I won't be sharing that as much. Now, before I got my new job, when I was starting to stress a little bit, I signed up for DoorDash. So I tried signing up about 6 months ago, and there were too many drivers in my area and they wouldn't accept me. When I moved to where I am now, which is literally 5 minutes up the road, 5 minutes away from my old house, they have accepted me now. So I have signed on. I've been sent out my little bag. I plan to do this occasionally when I have time, and as long as I'm in, if you'd have asked me on Monday, I would have said, no way, not doing it, can't do it. Today, even though it's the end of the week, I feel like I probably will still do this occasionally for a little bit of extra money, but I'll see how I go. But I created an envelope for it just in case, and then we'll see. Either I will or I won't. But I wanted to do that while I was making all my other envelopes. And my Etsy one will be getting stuffed, and also my nail one, because I've got a big bonus video to do, because I haven't done a bonus video in weeks, and it's just slowly been adding up, and I've got it sitting to the side, and the rest of it I haven't had a chance to go to the bank to get out, but it's, I'll have one very, very soon. Now, the last binder. Now, this is the fun one. This one is my travel. So I'm not sure if I mentioned a while ago that we were trying very, very hard to get Taylor Swift tickets. I spent all day Wednesday, on the Wednesday that their pre-sale went on sale, was unsuccessful. Didn't even get out of the queue. Then on the Friday, I spent all day again. By about 2:30, I got through. Super excited. I got crappy side seats. If you've seen any of the footage of her concerts, they are to the side right at the back of the stage, and you have got a very, very restrictive view. They do have screens, and when she's down further on the stage, you can see her. But we had already discussed that we would still prefer to be there in the crappy seats than not be there at all. I put them in my cart and couldn't check out. So absolutely devastated about that. It was also the Sunday night, the new concert that she'd put on, and which did not suit us at all. But we decided that we would miss what we have on that weekend. And we were going to go. Unfortunately, wasn't to be. So, I'll be trying again between now and when the concerts happen, but not feeling hopeful anymore. So, my daughter decided that she wanted to go to Pink. So, we got Pink tickets. Didn't quite feel the disappointment as much as I was hoping it was going to, but I'm very excited to see Pink. I feel like years ago she used to come all the time. I'm one of the very few people that have never ever seen Pink. Always wanted to go see her, always said next time, I'll go next time, because when she would announce her concert was when there was somebody else that I really wanted to see. Bon Jovi, for example, was one of them, and I felt like he's got less tours in him than she does. And Bon Jovi was one of my favourites, so that was who I went with. And then, of course, along came COVID, and no one was touring. And yeah, so I'm very, very excited we got to see her. Still disappointed we didn't get Taylor tickets, but lots of people didn't. So we now have Taylor tickets. My daughter purchased them, and I will be paying her back for those. So I will also be doing a tracker to show me paying those back. Then we've got flights. None of the rest of this is actually booked yet. There's been a couple of really good sales on airfares recently, but of course they've either been just before our dates or just after. So we still haven't got any flights. But I'll get around to booking those fairly soon, I think. I think it's March we're going, mid-March, something like that. Hotel, none of these got labels. I'm not even sure whether I will. I think they're fairly self-explanatory from the pictures. Hire car, and I'll put my fuel in that one as well this time instead of having a separate fuel one. Food, tickets. We're going to the Gold Coast again. That was the only concert that had tickets that were available when we could go. So we're going back to the Gold Coast. We're probably going to do a week this time, and we're going to go and see some things that we didn't get a chance to see last time. Yeah, so that will be, and one of my best friends lives on the Gold Coast, so it'll be really nice to see her again. We only get to see each other every couple of years, so it'll be nice to see her again within a 12-month period. My brain's broken. Okay, now this one is something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. I've been trying to talk my kids into going on a cruise. My middle daughter gets ridiculously seasick. We went on a scenic cruise that went for half a day. She was almost vomiting by the time we got to maybe 400, 500 meters offshore, and it was quite flat. I think she gets horrifically seasick, but I think a lot of it is mental as well, because she'd had seasickness tablets. So she's not interested one little bit in going on a cruise. And the holidays that we're wanting to take at the moment, we're wanting to all go and be able to participate. You know, they're only going to be this age for a while, and they're going to move on, have their own families, and we're not going to be able to holiday as much. So I'm wanting to do things that we can all do. But my friend and I, the one that lives on the Gold Coast, we discussed when I went to visit her for her 40th birthday that for our 50th, we were going to go on a cruise, because she's been on quite a few cruises. And we're thinking about going to Alaska. That's the plan. Whether that happens or not, we're definitely going on the cruise, but if that's our location or not will be another story. So I decided that I am 44. 50 is not really that far away. So I'm going to start putting little bits here and there when I have extra money to start this up, so that when we get closer, it's already paid for. And we also want to go overseas. So I think the plan to start with will be New Zealand. I really want to go to Ireland. My daughter wants to go to Paris. I also want to go to the US. So they're the top locations that we've got in mind to start with. But I think New Zealand is where we will start. It's closer, it's cheaper, and probably the safest of the lot. So that's sort of where we're going. So this will be something, these two are going to be something that I have, put money in once my twins' birthday's done, once Christmas is done. Now that I'm working full time and I've got a secure job, that, this is something that's going to come after some of my debts are paid off, and, or it'll just be $5 here and there. It's not something I'm going to be throwing money at. Now that I've got a holiday to save for, that I'm not really sure is really in my budget, but that's how we holiday. We plan them and then we save for them. It's just what we do. I don't do very well with saving in advance for a holiday. Now that I'm, really doing well with this system, I'm hoping that will be the case with my overseas and my cruise, but it is what it is, how my brain works. What I've always done, always made it work. So, there might be some debts that are not getting paid off as fast, but I feel like life's too short and you still need to make memories as well. It's just the way that I do my cash stuffing. It might not be for you, but that's the way that I do it. So I am very jealous that I don't have pom-poms. I think it's Budget Wife Mum Life. I always get confused when I have to mention her channel name. I'm assuming you all know who I'm talking about. One of my favourite channels to watch. She has all her beautiful pom-poms and it hides all these. So maybe that's what I need to get. I don't generally have one on camera too much because my setup's really small area and I don't really have room. If I have these in shot, then I don't really have much room to move. So, but yeah, I think they need to be nice and pretty. And then obviously I've still got my birthday one here that I'm avoiding even looking at the moment. So thank you very much for watching. So this is the reason that I've not, well, part of the reason why I've not done my last cash stuffing, which I don't even know what week, I think maybe week 2, I don't even know, is because one, I was absolutely flat out. We had our touch grand final, which we won. Let me show you my medal. So this is my medal for winning our grand final. And that was hence the black and pink nails. I painted over my glitter, and that's why they're such a dodgy job, because it was just going to be done until I started work, and then it just ran out of time. And then this one, I don't even know, after I got to the bus this morning, it was missing because it's rough. The acrylic's still on there. There's the colour, I think, because I had to file them down, then I repainted over them. It's such a dodgy job. But yeah, I'll get those done over the weekend and have nice pretty nails. So my next cash stuffing video, they're probably going to be the same. Let's be honest, who knows how many videos I do before I change them. Depends when I actually get my videos filmed. But thank you very much for watching this video. I'd love it if you could subscribe to my channel. I'm really trying to work really hard to get to my 1,000 subscribers. If you'd like to give me a shout out or share my channel to your subscribers, if you think that they'll enjoy my content, I'm really trying to get to the 1,000 subscribers and become monetized and have that as another part of my side hustle. I really love doing these videos for you, and I really appreciate everyone's comments. And you know, it's so lovely when people comment and say that, you know, they've appreciated what I've shared and some of my savings tips. And you know, if it means that I've helped one person, then I'm really happy with that. So yeah, if you can keep sharing, sharing my channel for me. I'm definitely doing a giveaway. I was going to do it for 500, still haven't done it. Who knows when it's going to happen. I'm getting everything together for it, so keep an eye out for that. If you have something specific you'd like in there, it's going to be all my own products that will be in the giveaway. So if there's something that you've got your eye on, let me know what you'd like me to include and I will do that. And if you can put me a surprise me with the emoji that you're going to put below. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.